overlooked it. So tell me, I want to know. I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I've been busy. You know, class president, cheerleader, National Honor Society, valedictorian. We are all so proud of the hard work and dedication from our seniors this year. We are all so sad that they have to go through this. Sad? What about mad? I am so mad. I've worked so hard for this. Since elementary, this was the goal. Graduation, the ultimate goodbye, the final bridge from high school to college, and it was our time. We get all dressed up like we're going to church, shining brightly like stars at night, and slowly and meticulously putting on our gowns as if they were royal mantle. And we look good, sharp, crisp, smart. And then we single file into the Coliseum. Click, click, click. Pictures being taken throughout the room. And then we wait for our moment until finally we walk the stage and our parents beam with pride, and so do we. Click, click, click. There are so many pictures. And all of the moments were leading up to this. Kindergarten, first lost tooth, recess, spelling test, trading lunches, 6th grade graduation, braces, pimples, crushes, running down the hallways laughing, dances and football games, pressing in, cramming for test, and thank God passing test. So what were you trying to do? Get our attention? Punish us? What did we ever do to you? Forget it. You're not going to tell me. It's just silence, deafening silence, just like it is in my room. What, Mom? No, I'm not hungry. Just go away. Go away. At least I'm not crying anymore. Yeah, I know it's not the end of the world, but it feels like it. Stop! You don't love me! Then prove it! Fix it! Make it all go away! Snap your godly fingers and let's get back to where we were. Prom. I had a dress, a date, an appointment to do my hair. What, Mom? No, I don't want to watch a movie with you. I don't care if you have popcorn. Okay, well, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap. So if you're so good, how could you let all this happen? See, I knew it. Silence. Your silence speaks louder than words because you don't care. So if you need me, just let me know, because until then, I'm out. What? You have great plans for me? I'm stronger than this? I am stronger than this. We're all stronger than this. To my class of 2020, we feel that this pandemic has ruined the celebration that we have so earned and deserved. But that is not so. What it has done is give us the greatest gift of all, a story. Our story. Imagine the story we'll tell our children, our grandchildren, of our hope and determination to not let this keep us down. And we'll do as our alma mater says. With courage and honor and excellence, we'll shine through and through. Yeah, back in 2020, we lived through it. We made history. But class of 2020, we've got this. Hey, Mom, actually, I do want to watch a movie with you, and save some popcorn for me, okay? Thanks. We've got this.
I need a break! I wish we didn't have to wear a mask. It's hot and hard to breathe in, feels claustrophobic. And no one out there looks human anymore. You can't tell if they're smiling or scowling at you. So you're left with their eyes, but even their eyes avoid contact. It's as if they're afraid to look at you in fear of catching something. Look, I don't have it, so just look at me, okay? Just look at me. Aren't we supposed to be in this together? Yeah, well, you should try stocking groceries all day where the mood is grim, the speech is mumbled, and the people are rushing in and out like little ants grabbing their food as quickly as possible. Funny. They're afraid to come in here for 20 minutes in fear of catching something. I'm in here all day long. Look, I don't have it, but if I dare walk past you, you push your cart away from me as fast as you can. Hey, I'm not going to breathe on you. Welcome to the weird world of COVID-19. People jump away from you, refuse eye contact, and if you study their eyes, they look scared and lonely. Well, I'm done with this. I'm 16, I've got my whole life ahead of me, and this is not living, this is running. So look at me, really look at me. Do you see me? Do you? I'm more than just a sacker at City Market. This guy has dreams. And believe it or not, my dreams are not spending my life stacking your eggs, bread, and cheese into plastic sacks! I'm good. Yeah, just taking my break. At first, I tried smiling at people from underneath my mask, but they couldn't see it. I'd say, have a blessed day. And they'd say, what? What'd you say? And I'd say, have a blessed day! No response. Maybe they heard me, maybe they didn't. So I carefully set the groceries into the back of their car, and off they'd go fast. Get out of here and away from me as fast as they could. Shuffling back into the store, I glance down at my watch and count the minutes until I get to go home. I don't like it here anymore. People are cold and distant, but I'm not like that. I like to reach out and like touch someone's arm. Wait till you taste those strawberries. They're to die for. So sweet and juicy. I had some earlier. They're fresh off the truck. But no more of that. No more sampling foods either, man. That used to be one of my favorite things to do. Those ladies who stood at those mini booths trying to get the customers to sample the barbecue or chicken salad or lemon pie knew they'd seen a lot of me. I'd give them a bright smile and they can never say no. Can I have a sample, please? Like my 20th sample this hour. But no. No more of that. We're lucky if we even get a break. It's also serious now. I'm also a hugger. Oh, don't be scared. We'll find your mom. I'm sure she's just down the next aisle. Let's hug it out and go find her. But now we don't touch. And we keep our distance. Come on, follow me, kid, but don't get too close. I'll help you find your mom, don't worry. So yeah, if I didn't need money for my car payments, I'd quit. In a heartbeat, actually. You know, that is still one thing we all still have in common. A heartbeat. Yeah, our hearts are all still beating. Ba-boom. 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 So, maybe, if we can't touch each other, we can place our hands over our hearts, as if to say we may be scared, but our hearts beat together. Yeah, I like that. Our hearts beat together. Yeah, I can't wait for this thing to be over. Maybe in a few months. Please, in a few months. And can you imagine? Oh, the air we breathe will be sweeter, the hugs will be longer, and the laughter will be louder. But please, don't look away from me. Look here. Look in my eyes, as if to say, we may be scared, but our hearts beat together.
disappointed. That's my word. A form of sadness. A feeling of loss. The painful gap between expectation and reality. You know, teens want to do everything in life with exclamation points. But instead, we're mourning the memories we counted on. Prom, award programs, signing yearbooks. Oh, and this little tradition we do on the last day of school. At the end of the day, last class, last day of school, we all run into the hallways, pull out all of the papers from our notebooks, and throw them in the air. Papers fall on the ground everywhere, like snow, masses of snow. And everybody's laughing, kicking papers with their shoes, singing our traditional song, "School's out for summer." And the teachers don't even mind because it's a tradition. I suppose the only person who minds is the janitor, but I hope the principal stays late to help him clean up the mounds of tossed papers. Yeah, I want to be happy, but it's hard. I miss school, I miss my friends, and I miss my favorite teacher, Mrs. Shepherd. Mrs. Shepherd is one of those teachers where even if you don't even want to take French, you take her class just to be in her class. I want to walk into her class and see her smile. She's always smiling. "Bonjour," she says. "Comment allez-vous?" How are you? And I reply, "Je suis bon." But today, not so good. Triste. You know, Mrs. Shepherd has the best smiles, the best laughs, and the best hugs. I could use one of her hugs right now. So, this is funny. During the last pep rally, Mrs. Shepherd walked out into the middle of the gym. Nobody knew what she was doing or what was going on. Then, all of a sudden, this song, "Watch Me," starts playing. You know that one. Everyone knows that one. So Mrs. Shepherd is standing there in the middle of the gym doing the whippin' nay-nay dance. It was hilarious. Everyone was laughing, cheering, screaming, and she was a good dancer. It was awesome. Yeah, like I said, I miss her. The online instructions, well, they're just not the same. No laughs, no smiles, and no hugs. Just a list of assignments. She does give her number out to all of her students. That's just the kind of teacher she is. But does anyone ever call her? I even say, "I'm just calling because I miss you." That's lame. It's not like I need help with any of the work. We're all finished. No more assignments. All done. No more reading comprehension, practicing with flashcards, completing listening activities. But no more smiles and no more laughs. I remember one time I was walking down the hall, and Mrs. Shepherd must be super observant because I got into a fight with Mason, that's my ex-boyfriend, and she could just tell something was wrong by the look on my face. And then I just nodded my head as if everything was fine. And then these stupid tears ran down my face. And then I told Mrs. Shepherd about everything, how me and Mason had this big fight and we broke up. And then she gave me the warmest look I had ever seen, put her hand on my face and said, "Painful endings mean new beginnings." And she was right. Breaking up with Mason was a good thing. But missing Mrs. Shepherd, that's not a good thing. "Hi, Mrs. Shepherd? It's me, Isabel." "I'm good." "Good." Yeah, everything's just all so crazy right now, and you did? No, I'm glad you wrote it in French. Yes, I'll go check the mail as soon as we hang up. And I'll write back to you every week until we are back in school. In French, I promise. I will. Okay. Bye. Dawn. That's my word. A new beginning. The appearance of light. And as Mrs. Shepherd said, painful endings mean new beginnings.
Mia, you came. I didn't think you'd come, but I'm so glad you did. Just sit there in your old spot. It's still nice up here, isn't it? And still sturdy, too. Except the ladder. It's a little rickety now. But my dad did do a good job building this place, didn't he? Remember how we begged him for it? Please, please, we need a special place for our girls' club. A girls' club of 2, Layla and Mia, to conquer the world. Oh, and remember how we blew bubbles from up here for what seemed like forever? And then we'd watch them float through the air and try and guess where they popped and scream when they did? I still have some. Here. And we'd be covered with this slippery, dripping mess all over our hands, but we didn't care. And we never, ever fought. But it was junior year when we drifted. Different friends, new interests. Yeah, I know it wasn't you. It was me. But it was high school when I turned on you. I mean, I didn't want to, but it was exciting, like a rush to be surrounded with this new group of popular girls. Tara, Megan, Ashley. They were my new girls' club and demanded nothing but loyalty and, sad to say, a sense of cruelty to any and all on the outside. Yeah, my new girls' club loved standing tall on that social ladder and knocking down any and all who tried to interfere. We made others cry, dared them to approach us, and dared them to look at us, but you always dared to look at us. Actually, you looked right at me, because you knew who I'd been all those years ago, laughing, smiling, and blowing bubbles in this treehouse. Not who I'd become, and now I was a stranger to you. Not exactly, but close. But I didn't care. You know, all I cared about was keeping my status quo. God, I remember the hurt in your eyes the day we saw you looking at us. Hey, Mia, we saw you looking at us, so why don't you take notes if you ever want to grow up and be as awesome as we are? No, wait, Mia! I'm getting to it. Please just listen. I wasn't awesome. I was the scum of the earth, and I know that now. Listen, this pandemic and the school closing, it's opened my eyes. It's made me think. It's made me realize what I am without that dirty squad to wreck and ruin others' lives with. I'm a nobody. Not even worth glancing at. Mia, I'm so sorry. No, I'm truly sorry. And if I could take it all back, I know I can't, but if I could, I would do it, I swear. And listen, when school opens and this whole mess is over, I promise I will never, ever treat you that way again. Instead, I'll look at you, I'll smile at you, I'll even say hi. I'll even invite you to have lunch with us. And no, I don't care what the other girls have to say about it. They're no longer my friends. I don't need friends like that. So, thanks. Thanks for coming today. Yeah, this place always has been magical. It still is, and it's still ours. Even if we're not friends. just like our friendship. But it's still there. I know it is. Really, you're glad you came? Me too.
Okay, thanks. Bye. That was a total lie. I could have opened up to my online counselor and told him how I was really feeling, but no, I faked it good. Yeah, I was having a few issues with depression here and there, but I worked through it all. I'm feeling a lot better now. I even joined everyone for dinner last night and made plans to go camping in a few weeks. Yeah, I'm doing great. Guess I just forgot to tell my online counselor that it was all a lie. Am I feeling better? No. Am I faking it? Yeah. My parents, being observant as always, they saw that I was struggling. I mean, aren't we all? Okay, I admit it. I'm depressed, but I lied and I said it wasn't true. And I wouldn't admit it to anyone. Would you? Okay, look, it's not because I'm a crybaby. It's just I'm missing so much right now. It's the sports, baseball, being outside, pitching for the Tigers, and hearing my dad out in the stands. Focus and fire. My dad knows just the sound of his voice. It's the same voice I've been hearing since I was 10 years old. Help me throw fastballs up to 88 miles an hour. As players, we have a senses for whose voices are what. And we hear what we need to hear, and we pay attention to what we need. And my dad's voice is the only one I want to hear right now. You see, I love baseball so much, and I just want a shot at landing a college scholarship. So, when I go to practice, I was always the first to show up to practice, and I was always the last to leave. And I would soak up every bit of information my coach gave me. And my dad, like I said, ever since I was 10 years old, it's almost like we're in this together. Push off the mound, full extension. Crack the whip and release. Put the ball in the catcher's mitt. Focus. That's the way to win the game. But now, I can't even play the game. And yeah, I'm only a junior, and I still have my senior year to play, but you don't understand. Baseball is my life. My buddy Phil, he's all about the Yankees, and I am all about the Dodgers. I mean, you'd have to be delusional not to think the Dodgers are the best baseball team of all time. Me? I'm going to be their pitcher one day. Or at least I was going to be their pitcher one day. So, I guess that's how I ended up here. Online counseling, depression, and why wouldn't I be depressed? I'm sitting here in my house instead of being out on the field where I long to be. And man, do I miss it so much. I miss the smell of the fresh-cut grass, the warm sun hitting my face, the satisfying crack of the bat to the ball, landing in my gloves, sliding into home in a cloud of dust, and then out. Long live baseball. I don't really have anger issues, but last week I kind of slammed my bat here into the wall, and well, now there is a massive hole there. Dad said that enough was enough, and Mom suggested teletherapy. And I said, no way am I doing teletherapy. And then she was all like, will you at least talk to someone on the phone? Sure, I said, if it'll get you to shut up and leave me alone. So, just like that, one conversation later, and I'm cured. And I might have lied, but you don't understand. I'm just missing it so much. And I might have lied, but, you know, at least I was smooth with it. I played a little game with the counselor. I answered all her questions in a nice way, and I even made a joke or two. She said I sounded great and told me to call day or night. Yeah, just like that. Cured. Except it was all just a lie. I just want to be on the field more than I want to breathe. And if I have to wait another year to play, what's my fastball going to be? 50 miles an hour? Great! Those are Little League speeds. I might as well just sit here and waste away. Unless I get outside and practice like there's no tomorrow, but it feels like there is no tomorrow. I guess I could call him back and tell him how I'm really feeling. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Hi, yeah, this is Ryan. Sorry, but I lied to you earlier. I I think I am having a few issues, mainly with my motivation. Yeah, it really just feels like I have none. Well, what really gets me going is when I'm out on the field and I can hear my dad's holler out from the stands, and yeah, that really gets me going. Okay, yeah, I can try to do that. Okay. Yeah, I can see it and hear it. My senior year, my dad in the stands. Yeah, I do. I want it so badly. Okay, yeah, I can work on that. Okay, thanks. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Focus and fire.
Miss Evans can't figure me out. She's this super old lady who lives across the street from me. And when I say old, I mean old. And did I mention unfriendly? Yeah, that too. But now, she doesn't know what to think about me. I know what she used to think about me. Disrespectful teen. Why? I'll tell you why. Because I drilled holes in the muffler of my car. Oh yeah, it's loud and powerful. So, picture this. Loud muffler, loud music. Yeah, bringing it home. Sometimes, before leaving the house, I rev it up. Oh yeah, I let it go. Miss Evans, well, she slams her door shut, but not before glaring at me and shaking her head. Hey, old lady, you want to see me do a donut in front of your house? Yeah, I'd love to show her who was all that. Call me the bad teen in the neighborhood if you want to. I don't care. But I have to be careful, though. Because my dad, if he catches me driving too fast, he'll pull the keys from me. But I can still make some noise, can't I? Oh, yeah. Well, that was before I was stuck at home. Where can I go now? Nowhere. It's like the whole world is grounded. So, here I sit on my front porch, wondering how long will this last? When will this stupid virus just die so we can get back to tearing up the streets? Hey, Miss Evans, I feel your pain. I'm stuck at home too, just like you. I'm not going anywhere either, just like you. So maybe I'll shut my door too. Shut out the world, just like you. But last week, Miss Evans messed up. Her little white barking poodle, who, believe me, is far more annoying than my booming muffler, ran out the door. Miss Evans was checking her mail and her dog, Peanut, ran for it. I guess Peanut was sick of being quarantined too. I get it. Dog sees an opening and goes for it. Freedom! Darts out the door and runs down the street like there's a marathon to be won. It's a good thing I wasn't out driving that day. That could have been the end of Peanut. So, I see Miss Evans standing on her front porch looking distraught. Peanut! Peanut, get back here! Now, Miss Evans has a walker, so it's not like she can go running after it. And here I am in the front yard eating an ice cream cone because Mom doesn't like them dripping in the house. So, what do? I drop it and take off. Fluffy, get back here! I scream. Dumb dog. She's zigging and zagging, running from one side of the street all the way to the other. A couple cars even have to slam on their brakes just to miss her. Again, a good thing I wasn't driving that day. Now, you have to understand something. I play football. I'm going to tackle this dog. Gotcha! Yes! I got her! Peanut is panting, and I am too. Gotcha, girl! We both take a second to catch our breath. Then she starts licking me to death. You're safe now, girl. Let's go home. So, I walk 3 blocks back to the house carrying this football trophy or whatever you want to call it, dog, back to Miss Evans. I knock on her front door and then step back. No, the whole 6 feet thing. And then she opens the door. You should have seen the look on her face. Not the usual irritated, angry look, but tears flowing down her face. I think they were sad tears that turned into happy tears. Miss Evans then pulls a tissue from the pocket of her robe and quickly wiped them away. I didn't know what to say. Then, with her walker in tow, she starts inching her way towards me. No, stay there, I tell her. Quickly, I open the front door and give the runaway dog a gentle push back into the house. There you go, I tell her. Then, this old woman looks deep into my eyes and says, thank you. She's my best friend. Then suddenly I gotta blink fast to keep stupid tears from falling down my face. So, back at home, Mom yells at me to pick up the ice cream that I dropped in the yard, which I do. I don't bother telling her how it got there. I don't want to look like a hero or anything. But Miss Evans, she thinks I'm a hero now. Because every day for the past week, she sets homemade cookies on my front porch with a little note on them that says, thank you. Not once, but every single day. I guess she's lonely. I get it. Me too. Just like you. Stupid quarantine. But get this. Later today, I'm going to leave her a little gift on her front porch. It's not much, just a flower from my backyard. But I'll leave it with a note attached to it saying, you're welcome.
Dad, I'm sorry we can't come to the hospital and visit you. I hate this. I know you hate it too, but don't worry, we're all doing good. Even Mom. She cleans a lot, with bleach. Every surface, handle, doorknob. I think it helps her, keeps her busy. And Timmy, he just plays as if everything is normal. Running through the house in his Superman cape, jumping on the furniture, Mom yelling at him to stop. He doesn't understand. Dad, we can't wait for you to come home. And as soon as you do, I'm going to make you your favorite dessert, lemon meringue pie. And hopefully it won't turn out like it did last time. Remember, on your birthday, what was supposed to be the crowning glory for my pie, whipped clouds of pure delight, turned into a runny mess that spilled out all over the table. It was terrible. But you grabbed a spoon and ate it off the table like it wasn't even a big deal. You said, come on, everybody, grab a spoon. This is great. But it was a disaster. So here's what I'll do. Tonight, I'll practice making you the perfect pie. I'll watch some videos and practice whipping up that melt-in-your-mouth homemade meringue. I can do it. I know I can. Then I'll give you a tart and creamy lemon custard filling topped with Mile High. Yes, Mile High billowy meringue. I'm sorry you don't feel like talking, but you look good, and it's good they're giving you some oxygen. Mom says it's more concentrated oxygen, so it's good for your lungs. So relax and breathe in, Dad. Breathe in and imagine that lemon meringue pie I'm going to make for you the minute you come home. Just try not to remember that disaster from last time. Practicing tonight. It'll be perfect. You'll see. Hey, Dad, in a minute, Timmy wants to come say hi to you. He thinks you're on vacation. I guess that's just how his 4-year-old brain works. Mom didn't want to upset him about you being in the hospital, so when he sits in front of the computer, you can just give him a thumbs up, like this. And then I'll make him scram, okay? That way he won't ask you a million, zillion questions, like, Dad, where are you? Why'd you have to leave? When are you coming home? Are you having fun? Can I come with you? All that stuff. Sometimes Timmy drives me crazy with his million, zillion questions. What are you eating? Can I have some? Can you give me a juice? Can you put it in my Spider-Man cup? Did you know that Spider-Man can climb walls? So, I'll protect you from his million, zillion questions. So, tomorrow we're going to... Dad? What's that beeping noise? Why won't it stop? Dad, what is that? Dad? Oh, good, I see a nurse next to you. What's she doing?
What's going on? Dad, are you okay? Dad? Dad? Yes, I'm his daughter. What? His oxygen levels went too low? Is he gonna be okay? You promise he's gonna be okay? No, Timmy, you can't talk to Dad right now. He's not feeling good. I mean, he's busy. Go find Mom. Tell her to come here. Hurry. Go, Timmy, go. Dad, tell me you're okay. Please, Dad, tell me you're okay. Please, Dad, please. Thanks, Dad. I needed that. Thumbs up. You're gonna be just fine. Who wants their parents to divorce? No one. But still, if all you're going to do is fight, then what's the point? Forget home sweet home, yelling, screaming, blaming, slamming doors! If it weren't for this pandemic, I'd move out. But I can't leave. None of us can leave. So I barricade myself in my room so I don't have to witness the constant fighting. I didn't forget to pay the mortgage. They forgot to send a bill.
How the hell did you not notice that they didn't send a bill? It's not like we have an extra grand sitting in a checking account every month.
Just shut up. We need groceries.
Groceries? You mean you need more clothes to stuff into that overstuffed closet of yours? Half the clothes you won't sell, price tags on them.
Just go get out of my face.
You better get it figured out!
Cabinet slam, doors slam, along with silent treatment. You know, right now, I don't like them any more than they like each other. And it makes a person wonder, what happened? Because when I was a kid eating Fruit Loops and watching cartoons, everyone was happy. Mom would dance around the house humming little tunes, and when Dad would get home, he'd plant a big old kiss on Mom's lips, and they would laugh. I remember them laughing. So, what happens to people? Why do they stop laughing and start yelling? Yelling about everything. Why are you late? Why didn't you call? Why do you leave things on the floor? Do you think I'm the maid?
Fix yourself.
Leave me alone!
Don't look at me that way.
Don't touch me! Excuse me if I never want to fall in love and get married. Who would want to take the chance? Forcing your kid to hide in their room, daring to come out, everyone walking around on eggshells? What a life! So no, thank you! My parents always had fights. But it's worse now that we're all stuck at home. You know, some nights I lie in bed and think about crawling out the window and never coming back. But where would I go? There's nowhere to go. We have to shelter in place. And other nights, I imagine I'm 7 years old again. I'm gonna jump out of bed, grab a bowl of Fruit Loops, and watch some cartoons. Mom's happy, I'm happy. Then when Dad gets home, he's gonna tickle me until I scream, "Uncle!" I'll laugh so hard my sides hurt. Yeah, I want to be 7 again. I bet my parents wish I were 7 again too. Because when I was 7, they liked each other. No, they loved each other. Yeah, to be 7 again. Not 17. But next year, I am out of here! Then they can scream all night if they want to, because I'll be sitting in my new place eating Fruit Loops and
missing them. Wondering if they miss me. I just wish there was something I could do to fix it. Maybe I could go out there and throw my arms around them. Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. What are they gonna do? Push me away? Nah. Maybe they forgot what it felt like to be told they're loved. I could do that, like several times a day. Then, at the right time, I could pull them onto the couch. One here and one here. Then, I'll open one of our old photo albums. Hey, look, remember this? We were canoeing in the lake. It was right before we all fell in. And we'll laugh. We'll laugh so hard. Mom will look at Dad, and Dad will look at Mom, and something will spark again, like when you're trying to light a fire. Yeah, I need to remind them what it used to be like. Remind them how they used to love each other. Yeah, they won't even see it coming. Hey, Mom, are the photo albums still in the basement?
Feels nice to be outside. Guess I have been cramped up in my room for too long. Though, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. Nope, I'm supposed to be cleaning my room right now. Why? Because Mom says my room looks like a pig pen. I'm like, so? It's my room? And get this, last night I heard Dad talking to Mom in the kitchen. And he says, Beth, you need to pick your battles. And I'm listening thinking, that's right, Dad, because my room is off limits. And then he says, there are bigger problems in the world going on than a cluttered bedroom. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, like a pandemic? And you're worried about my room being a little messy? It's not that big of a deal. Well, despite what Dad said, Mom picked the battle. So, this morning, I'm sound asleep, and she pushes the door open, flips on the light, and opens the blinds. And I'm like, Mom, what? What are you doing? But even half asleep, I knew what she was doing. I knew this day was coming. Phoenix, I've had it up to here with your messy room. And I'm like, Mom, really? So I roll over to go back to sleep, but that doesn't stop her. Get up and get started on this room, and don't come out until it's clean. Lucky for me, Mom had to leave the house. She helps deliver food to the elderly who are homebound, and she won't be back to the house for a few hours. So, I'm not supposed to leave the house, or I'm not supposed to leave my bedroom until it's clean. What am I doing? I'm outside ranting to myself. I'm a rebellious teen. So, I don't like being told to do stuff. But in my own defense, she did say, "And you spend too much time in here. You need to come out of here more often." Hey, look, I'm outside, Mom. But I don't know. I want to leave the house, beyond my bedroom. I want to see my friends. But I can't. And I want this shelter in place to be lifted. Don't we all? But while the average 5-year-old loves uninterrupted mommy and daddy time, teens are different. We need our space, and my bedroom is my space. And do I go into her bedroom and tell her how to keep it? Mom, don't you need a dust in here? No, because I don't care. But she does, just like when I was 5. And she insisted that I put my toy blocks back in the toy chest. Why? Can't we just leave them out to play with for tomorrow? Nope, forget it. It's all about the big R, responsibility. That's what she would say. I'm raising a responsible young adult, not someone who would be a drain to society. And here we go again. Just because I have some empty food containers in my room, silverware, candy wrappers, shoes everywhere, dirty clothes, and who knows what else. Guess she shouldn't have to clean it up. Guess it is my mess. But I'm outside. Yeah, so I showed her, didn't I? I guess I'll go clean it up.
Oh, Janae! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. What would we do without Skype? Yeah. Well, I'll be honest, I feel like I am this close to losing my mind. And I'll tell you what's wrong. My sister. My mom goes to work every single day and expects me to babysit. I know she's 6 years old, so it's not like I'm changing her diapers or anything, but still, she's not my responsibility. She should be in school. I should be in school. I'm not a substitute mommy here. Don't get me wrong. I love JC, but I have had it up to here. This is what she wants to do 24/7. Play dolls. I never even liked dolls when I was a little kid. Give me a stuffed animal, a horse, a tiger, a cheetah, anything, just not dolls. I don't like dolls. Oh, but my 6-year-old sister does. Madison, look at my doll. She's coughing. I think she has the virus. We need to take her temperature. I don't do dolls. I do Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, not dolls. But this morning I found JC crying in her room again. And I was like, JC, what's wrong? And she just shook her head and told me to go away, but I can't just go away because I'm the mom now. So again, I asked her, JC, what's wrong? And she just shook her head and yelled at me to go away. And I was like, you want me to go away? Fine, I'll go away. And I did. But then I just sat outside of her room and I listened to her cry. Look, I get it. We're all going through hard times right now. We're stuck at home. We're missing our friends. We're scared to leave the house for fear of dying, but we're dying to leave the house anyway. I want to cry too. So part of me wants to just leave her in there and go do my own thing, but the other part, that part knows I can't. So what did I do? I pick up this doll and I go back into that pink and white room decorated with unicorns and flowers and kindergarten artwork displayed all over the walls. JC, look, I'm not coughing anymore. Do you want to take my temperature and see if I'm all better? She nods and she sits up and wipes her crocodile tears away. I still don't know why she was crying, but it doesn't matter. She stopped. She picks up a little pretend thermometer and sticks it near the doll's mouth. You're all better, she says. Do you want to play with me now? Well, what was I supposed to do? Say no and make her start crying all over again? So, yes, JC, I want to play. So instead of playing violin for my orchestra class, I'm playing dolls. Instead of meeting you at the gym for gymnastics, I'm playing dolls. And instead of laughing with my friends in the lunchroom, I'm playing dolls. Look, I get that it's not her fault, but it's not mine either. I don't want to play dolls. I don't want to be stuck at home all day, and I don't want to babysit JC all day long. Are you sick? Yes, I'm sick of missing my friends, my school, orchestra class, everything. Yes, I'm sick of it. And just when I think I can't handle any more of this, I hear JC knock on my door. Madison, do you want to play with me? Do I want to play? Sure, JC, I tell her, just give me like 15 minutes to talk to Janae on Skype and I'll be right with you. But then I was thinking, what if instead of playing dolls with JC, I was doing something else, like taking her temperature? And she was the one that was coughing, or maybe mom, or maybe dad, or me. But we'll be okay. We'll be all right. Mom says that this is going to end soon, and Dad says we'll grow stronger as a family because of it, being forced to spend all this quality time together. So, Janae, you know what? I got to go play dolls with JC, but I was just thinking, what if instead of playing dolls with JC, I went and I tried to find my old cheetah? It's got to be in my closet somewhere. Do you remember that thing? I used to love playing with that cheetah. And I figured maybe her doll could take care of my cheetah, or my cheetah could rescue her doll, or they could, climb to the top of a mountain or the couch together, and go on an adventure. Oh, I'm coming, JC. Just give me 1 second. I gotta go dig something out of my closet. I'll talk to you later, Janae. I gotta go.
Hey, Chad. Nice seeing you too. No, I haven't been waiting. I just got on. Awkward silence. No. This is the first for me too. I mean, it's becoming the thing, but yeah, it's definitely different. No, I'm not sure how we do this either. Like, actually, like, not only you're like my first virtual date, but like my first date ever. Well, no. I swear, it's just I never really met somebody I actually like that much. Maybe I'm picky. Well, hey, Mom always did say to like hold out for the right person and not flip-flop around. Well, no, she actually did say that. Yeah, I know. She can be funny sometimes. Who would have thought? 2 months ago, we saw each other every single day in science class. Did I ever tell you that I was so happy that you were my lab partner for the frog dissection? I know, virtual, just like this date. But hey, I don't particularly like dead things. Oh, it was hilarious when we named our frog Fluffy. That's not a frog's name, that's a dog's name. Oh, do you also remember when you started like making those frog noises and Miss Phillips gave you like one of those silent stares like, you better stop it now? That was also pretty funny. But poor Fluffy though. Click on the heart, click on the stomach, click on the liver. Hey, thanks for like clicking on all those things for me. I was totally grossed out. But who would have thought? Here we are now. But hey, it's fine. I mean, it's not like you're gonna try to kiss me or anything like that. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. But hey, it's like no pressure, especially not on me and not on you. Nah. Because like guys usually make the first move. I mean, usually I guess I don't know. What have I? No. Have you? Oh, you're not gonna tell me? Well, I'm not gonna tell you either. Okay, sure. On the count of 3, we'll both say it. I'm ready, and let me do it. On the count of 3, not counting a relative. Have you ever been kissed? 1, 2, 3. You didn't say it. I know, I didn't either. But I wanted to see what you said. You swear, you'll do it this time. Cross your heart? Okay, I'll do it again. On the count of 3, not counting a relative. Have you ever been kissed? 1, 2, 3. No. You have? Whoa, what can I say? Like, saving for the right guy, saving my lips and all. So, who was your first kiss? Lily from first grade? That doesn't count. Now I don't feel so stupid. You know what I don't miss about Miss Phillips' class? Luke. He is so obnoxious. He tries to be funny, but he's not. Like, literally, Miss Phillips says there are no stupid questions, but then there's Luke. Miss Phillips, what if everyone all jumped at once on Earth? Literally, like we can all plan that out. But Miss Phillips, calm as ever. Luke, if 7 billion people jumped all at once, the Earth would move 100 miles of a radius, and when we landed, the Earth would move right back in place. Luke just tries to be a Mr. Spotty Pants, but he's dumb. I would never date a guy like that. But like, you? You're different. I mean, like, in a good way, like the opposite of Luke, like sweet. I guess that's why I like you. You really want to, but I've never. Oh, okay, sure. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I had a good time too. It was nice seeing you. Bye.
Grounded. I'm 16 years old and I'm grounded. You'd think I was 12. Okay, I admit it. I procrastinated doing my online schoolwork. Hey, we're out for spring break, which never ended. So, due to the pandemic, classes will not resume. Perfect! Hello, extended spring break, which turned into early summer break. I'm okay with that. Sleeping all day, playing video games all night. It's good. It's all good. At least it was. Okay, so to be honest, I knew I was supposed to continue my schoolwork as if, but it wasn't as if. I'm a people person, so for me to be isolated in my room doing online worksheets, quizzes, and reading alone, are you kidding me? I mean, I know you read alone, but I like to be around people my own age, who get me. Alone in my room all day doing online studying? No way, this is pure torture! At least at school you can take a break and lean over and say, hey, got any gum? Snacks? Which someone usually does. Or, man, I can't wait for the bell to ring. I need food. You know, just a little conversation here and there. Maybe longer conversations if the teacher's cool and lets us visit. But to be stuck in my room all day with no friends to bum snacks off of or chat about League of Legends, I can't do it! Or rather, I didn't do it. Mom didn't know the sad truth until today. Email comes in. Your child has a score of below 70 in the following classes. Like 4 of them. Not good at all! Yeah, I got busted. I was like, Mom, I'm sorry, I procrastinated. Truth is, I was accelerating in video games. Got to level 30 in League of Legends. So now I have 2 weeks to get all my assignments completed. 2 weeks! Do you know how much work that is? Let me tell you, I have 8 tests to study for the analysis of American literature. Read To Kill a Mockingbird with 30. Yes, 30 quizzes to follow. Study binary and non-binary operations for algebra, whatever that is, and take an online test. And that's not it. I also have to study ancient history, Greek history, Roman history, and take a test on every one of them. And last but not least, learn the periodic table. Are you kidding me? Mom said if I don't get it done, I have to enroll in summer school. Summer school! Are you kidding me? I live for the summer. I long for the summer. School and summer don't mix. And I feel for those kids who had to go year-round schooling. Why would anyone like that? Are you crazy? Who thought up that idea? Well, it felt like summer started early and I went with it. Hey, Mom, I don't like homeschooling. Yeah, she's ignoring me. She's mad. At least I didn't have to do homeschooling until this pandemic. Yeah, no friends, no snacks, no joking around. Hey, Mom, can you bring me a snack? Guess not. I'm on my own, in my room, doing schoolwork. But maybe one more game, and then I'll get started. I promise. All right, Mom, all right! I'm on it! I think she's got a hidden camera in here. Oh, someone out there, please help me. Help me!
Oh, hi, Logan. Wow, I love your tux. You look so sharp and handsome. Whoa, I love the way your vest and bow tie matches my dress. If only we could stand next to each other for some pictures. Oh, my mom said she'd be out here later to take some, yeah. Maybe I can crop them so we look closer than we actually are. Oh, thank you. You really love it? Oh, good. I'm glad. You know, I shopped for weeks looking for the perfect dress. Should I tell you that? Well, it's a girl thing. Girls do that. And when I saw this one, the way it flows, oh, I knew I had found the perfect dress. And here we are, prom 2020. Here we are. Oh, did you see? Dad strung lights all around the house, and Mom tied those cute little bows and flowers around the trees. Oh, and your mom was here earlier, too. She put those little ribbons in the hedges. It all looks so pretty. Oh, and thank you so much for this corsage you had sent to my house. I love it. Oh, did you see that little bench over there? Hey? My mom set out some fresh punch we could drink out of fancy glasses. And there's cookies. Shall we? It's good, isn't it? You know, my parents were really upset that we had to miss prom. I was crushed. So many tears, holding on to my dress for dear life. And then I didn't even just know what to do. I know I was a complete sight, bawling like a baby, crumpled up tissues at my feet. When my mom found me in the closet, she just sat down next to me for a second and caressed my back. But then she said, "Allison, honey, prom is not canceled." I looked up at her, tears streaming down my face, hugging onto this dress for dear life. What do you mean, Mom? Why are you saying that? We can't go. It's my senior year, and I can't go to the prom. Oh, yeah. You know how I get. But then I guess my mom called your mom, and before I knew it, they were setting this all up. And look what they've done. It's beautiful, magical. Dad even put some speakers around the house so we could listen to music. I guess prom in my front yard is better than no prom, right? Oh, and plus I have the best prom date who pulled off the cutest promposal ever. Did I ever tell you I loved how you asked me to prom? Oh, I know I did, but it was just the best. There I was, at my locker, and there you were, holding a poster board. I remember thinking, what are you doing? Why are you at my locker? Aren't you supposed to be in the field house? What? And then I read it. Every prince needs a princess. Will you be mine for prom? Oh, I was so happy. I threw my arms around you, and I, of course, said yes. And here we are, prom 2020, in my front yard. To you, Logan, for being the best prom date ever. And to our parents for setting this all up. And to next year's seniors, may they have as memorable of a prom as we did. Clink. Oh, what's that? You're ready to dance? Okay, let's do this. Thank you, Logan, for letting me be your princess tonight.
There's a pandemic. Stay inside and hope for the day life returns to normal.
But it'll be too late. The one-act play competition has been suspended. They might as well say canceled because it's not going to happen. Ever. I have all the lines memorized, all for nothing. The part I dreamed of, the part I prayed for, the audition I put my heart and soul into. I mean, yeah, auditions were tough. Every girl trying out wanted this part, and somehow I got it. I still remember when they posted the cast list outside the drama room. Mr. Wilson has this tradition of posting it as soon as the last bell rings, and then he disappears. I guess because he doesn't want to hear any outbursts of joy or disappointment. So, there I was, standing behind everyone else who had rushed to see if their name was on the list. Did I get in? They'd asked, searching the cast list. I couldn't see the list from where I was standing. I was too far back. And then I started hearing, "Congratulations, Peyton!" Not just once, but several times. I mean, at that point, I knew I got in, but what part? And then suddenly, Becca grabbed my shoulders and said, "You got it! You got it! You got the lead!" I did? Is this a dream? I did. Oh, I was so excited. I ran home as fast as I could to tell my mom, "Mom, I got the lead! And if we put together a great show, we could go to state and I would have the chance of getting the Best Actress Award. Can you imagine?" That night, I read my lines with such passion. The pillow on my bed was my Romeo, and I expressed my undying love for him. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. I was on top of the world, calling out to my star-crossed lover, knowing we would seize the attention of the audience, and most importantly, the judges. "Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name." Noah got the part of Romeo. Get this. This is huge. I have this humongous crush on him. Can we say win-win? And in my mind, as I'm memorizing my lines, he will truly, in real life, become my star-crossed lover. "But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon." Noah is a senior, and all of the girls adore him. I mean, I do too, but from afar. But I'm new to this town, new to this school, new to everyone, and no one really knows me. And I've met a few friends, but I wouldn't really call us the popular girls, not like the people Noah hangs out with. But Noah's never really had the chance to get to know me. And doing the play together, he was going to get to know me. The sophomore from who knows where snagged the role of Juliet. Who is she? Where did she come from? She's not a senior. Nope. But I got it. I guess Mr. Wilson saw something he liked. Maybe he saw the chemistry between me and Noah. Star-crossed lovers on stage, and maybe in real life too. If only. And there you go. No Romeo, no traveling to state, and no chance of Noah getting to know me on stage in real life too. He'll probably never see me again. He goes off to college and I stay here, in my room, dreaming, pretending you are my Romeo. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Who's this?
It's Noah.
Noah's texting me. Hi. I was just wishing. Oh, no. Nope. I was feeling sad. Oh, no. How's it going? I was thinking about you too. Okay, I will call you after dinner. Bye. Ah! My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep the more I give to thee, the more I have for both are infinite.
I always liked feeding you. Mom would take me to the park almost every weekend when I was a kid. At first, I was scared of you. Thought you were going to bite me. So I ran and hid behind a tree. She would just stand there laughing and continue feeding you. She would talk to you too, like I'm talking to you now. So then I figured out you weren't going to hurt me. Maybe a peck here or there because you were too anxious for the bread, but it never hurt. This is how I relax. Earlier, Mom and I got into this big fight. And I don't know. I guess I said some things I didn't mean. I was mean. You can't control me. You can't force me to stay here. Sick of this house, sick of these walls, and I'm sick of you. So I'm leaving, and you can't stop me. I'm leaving. Do you hear me? I'm leaving. I ran to my room and I slammed the door. I thought, I'm just going to grab some things, pack a bag and leave. I'll sleep in the park if I have to. What's she going to do? Call the police? Get me arrested for going to the park? But then I hear this tap, tap, tap. Morgan, can I come in? No! Go away! I'm busy! I wanted her to think I was packing a bag. I even opened and closed drawers to make it sound that way. I know she was standing outside listening. I felt ashamed, but yet I wanted to leave. So I grabbed my bag, threw a few things inside of it, and walked into the living room. Mom gave me this defeated look. I knew she was tired of fighting. And I was too. But then we had this stare. No words, just staring. I'm almost begging her to stop me from walking out that door, and she's pleading with her eyes, please don't go. But my independent nature is screaming, do it, show her. She can't boss you around. No one can. But then I had this vision. My mom was in the park with ducks circling her. They were quacking, she was laughing, and I was hiding behind that big elm tree. Come on, Morgan, she said. Don't be scared. They won't hurt you. Yeah. I hurt my mom. I could see it in her eyes. I tossed my backpack to the couch and said, I want to go feed the ducks. She nodded, didn't say a word. Within a few seconds, she had the car keys in one hand and a loaf of bread in the other. We didn't say one word on the ride over there. Silence. When she parked on the street, I grabbed the loaf of bread and I came straight here. She's just sitting there. I'm glad she's giving me some space. I need it. Because ever since I came out of hiding, this has been my hiding place. The park, the ducks, the memories of all those times my mom brought me here, it's comforting and it makes me feel at peace. And now I feel bad. I don't like the way things are now. I want things to go back to normal. Whatever that is. But at least here I feel normal. Hey there, little guy, are you hungry? All the big ones up here are snatching up all the food, huh? Here you go. Bet you're glad you don't have to be in quarantine. I mean, you can swim all over the pond, go wherever you want, hang out with all your little friends. But I guess if you could leave this place, you wouldn't. Home is nice, safe, comforting. But I do miss my friends. Mom said it won't be like this forever. But I know there's one thing I hope never changes. That's coming here and feeding you guys. Even before I was big enough to walk, Mom would push me in the stroller to see you. Then I hid. Now, I'm not scared at all. Okay, guys, guess I'll be going. I have some apologies to make. Don't worry, I'll be back soon.